Hello everybody and welcome back to the Highland Fishing Expansion. So I have just off camera taken, these are the bales from the wheat field, I think it was, the one where we lost them down the bank, just over there. So I've brought all these through to here so that we can get on and do some field work in there. Once we have moved these, I think we're going to look to move on, but I do know that we can actually go in the house. So I thought, better than just skipping through and you all not seeing anything, we'll drop these off and then we can go have a look. We will just get the trailer put on because there'll be some fish to sell, I would like to think, and there may even be some wooden products. So we can just leave this here and we'll have a little walk past Walter, who's been exceptionally creepy because he just keeps staring at us. We can't evade his view, can we? I've also decided we are going to go and sell the forage wagon. I don't think there's much need for it. I'm just trying to remember which... Ooh, there's our shower. How do we turn it on? Do we turn those knobs on the side there? Right, where are we going for our bedroom? This one? No. This one. So we'll go through till 8 AM. And good morning. I forgot to return the baler. So we've just paid £500 leasing fee. So let's go and find that. Let's return this. That's a waste of £500 just there. And we will hop into here and let's go have a look at our fish productions, well, fish and timber production, see what's there, because we could really do with making some money, because I would like to look at getting our wheat in the ground as soon as possible. So here, what do we have? We have 6 boxes. Salmon are the ones that make the most amount of money. So which ones are these? It's a trout. So we make a lot more trout boxes than we do salmon. And in the production, we do have... No, it'll take a while for them salmon and trout to come. So let's have a look here. Young salmon, 4,020. We're right smack in the middle. And 2,180. So I think... Let's load these up. Try to do it somewhat neatly if we can. Then go over... Oh, look at all that. Oh, and it's stacking them as well. That's brilliant. So we'll load the fish up, try to get these loaded up into the front as best as possible. Then we will go and load... try to get some timber on and take them to the castle. What a truly beautiful map this is. Only problem is, this is a long way away. And especially we're struggling going up that hill. But here we are to deliver our first bits of long planks and beams. Just a shame we can't get this engine any bigger, because that certainly would help us. But right, if we pull into here, wow, £82,500 right from the word go. That is absolutely amazing. And I wonder how long it'll take for us to start to see any change. Well, next we have, if we go on to here, fish market and fish market. No idea where that is, but this is part of the whole reason of why I didn't want to do, in the first episode, go driving around the place. I thought, well, one, I wanted to get on, but it could be construed as just sort of wasting time a bit when we can now go around and see stuff. And there's so many little Easter eggs, like houses like that, destroyed and burnt down. There's a camping, there's a tent over there. It's amazing seeing all these little bits. Can we cut across here? I'm going to go this way down. Like, flying over the map, which I've done once or twice, to get my bearings, to understand and see things. But to actually, like there, a litter bin. Amazing. But yeah, flying over the map to see stuff, yeah, it's great for getting around very, very quickly. But you don't really appreciate it all. But I'm just going to see if this way is quicker to get to the fish market, which will be the first time definitely on camera, going down to visit it. This trip has been nowhere near as pretty as the trip to get up to the castle. What's nice is finally seeing a load of these productions, which I am interested to see whether we can use these productions and these buildings to put them in other maps, as productions down, so that if we say auction David's new map I say, when his map comes out, if you could place them on there, that would just be the icing on the cake for this. But anyways, we are now entering into the village or the town for the very, very first time, and I have no idea where we're going, so we could be completely wrong here. The main thing is we're going the right way down the one-way street. So down this way, is this going to join us all up, or is this going to... we've gone completely wrong, haven't we? We needed to take a left further on and then come back on ourselves. But hey ho, let's see something different. We can also, as well, I have seen that there are some different constructables, which I believe we can start our own sort of like glamping business. Which, if that is the case, that would be amazing. With the amount of timber that we'll be getting off this sawmill, if we can put that in towards it, building these sheds and then being able to make some money, it'd be quite nice to put a proper car park and all that sort of stuff in. Welcome to Kinlaig. Right, now we need to find one that's a green light, so that's okay. We need to find the fish market, which is over... Ooh, better concentrate. Which is over there. And we're doing very well. Quickly, you can go through on an amber. Right. I love that. Just, the scaffolding, all that sort of thing. Do we turn in here? Let's turn in here, see what happens. We can't be too far off. That's a very steep ledge in front of us. That's very sharp. Let's cut the corner. Oopsie. I imagine this is going to be a one-way street, a one-way road, and we drive straight through. We don't need to put the loader down, so that's okay. And into here, let's see what this makes us. 33.5, so the timber's definitely loads better for us than what that was. We didn't manage to sell all the timber because I couldn't get it all on, so we will have to go back. I'll probably do it at the end. Go back to the yard and load up with the rest and sell that, because that's going to make us a huge amount of money, which does make me think, do we, when it goes to drills, 170, so that's a 4 meter drill. If we went for, say, this one, that's 6 meters, 109. That's seed and fertilizer. What's the horsepower? We can pull that. So do we go for that? So 100. Let's just make sure. No, we're not going that. This must be one of Hispano's ones, but this was base game for 22. 109, that's standard. I think the 4,000. You'd want more. You'd want it that way around. I think that could be a good shout. And then how much for a planter? That's what we'll go. So once we've sold this wood, we shouldn't be far off being able to afford it. Right, we are going to drop this trailer off here. We're going to remove these bales from this field, put them over here. I did think about selling, but they're only 102, so they're just above, you know, sort of the bottom price, as it were. And what is in the... That is so tempting. I just don't know whether it's worth going with 275 horsepower. And obviously we could go get a drill there, but the only thing I don't like about this... I love the drill. It doesn't put fertiliser in the ground. So that's one reason why I'm avoiding it. If we could get that with fertiliser, then that would be epic. That's annoying, we lost that last hay bale like that. But anyways, we'll put this into here, which probably, thinking on about it, is probably a good thing actually, because if that takes all the hay, it won't use the grass, so which we need that using up before we do anything else. So let's put this on, let's unload some water, which luckily it doesn't take too much, and we're finally going to go and give the New Holland give the New Holland a run out, because we seem to just be stuck in this all the time, which I'm not complaining because I love it, but yeah, it's always nice to do something different. So because we will be looking at a planter that isn't direct drill, we're going to set this on in here, because with it being 3 metres, it was the 5 metre one, I'd probably do it myself, but 3 metres, it could just take a little while. So set the worker on that. Let's find this. We then want to go and... Ooh, should we get... I just forgot, we need to... Let's hold on, let's go back. Stop. I want to get the fertiliser on first, so we'll go and fertilise, hopefully get all 3 of these done in one go. I need the front weight on this because that's very, very light on the front end, and we don't need to put any hay in there because they've still got that bale. There's the New Holland weight, I think it is. So let's just get that on like so, and we'll make our way down to where the JCB is. Considering those bales, we're leaving them outside, we've stacked them the wrong way around. If you have them on their sides, obviously we've got them end to end, but if you have them on their sides, the net wrap sort of deters water for you. Whilst the way we've done it like that, water can get straight in and ruin them. But so let's turn this on, and I just looked straight towards the mini map to see how it was going, but I completely forgot. Obviously, without precision farming, you can't see. But having your guidelines on for your steering assist, that does help to make sure you have an even coverage. I do believe in the mini map it should have it as base game, so you can see where you've been. Well, I didn't realise it, but that is everything fertilised. So we will go take this back, and I think we're going to do it. We're going to go and buy the 6-metre drill, purely because we can afford it, and we're going to go for this one. We want more fertiliser than seed, I would say. We're going to keep the colours, everything else the same, so let's buy that. And what we'll do is we'll drop this off, but we'll go and take the forage wagon down at the same time as we go collect the drill. Because in this field in front of us here, which was the barley, the first field we did, that wants to get, what did I say we're going to put in there? Wheat. And here we are. So we'll park up here in the workshop. And whilst we go to sell this, I don't know whether we upgraded the engine in that. So let's repaint and sell. So that's got us 28,500. And did we upgrade this to the max engine? So that's the 8020, 281 horsepower. No. So that's brilliant. Let's do that. We'll go for wide tyres, wheel weight, beacon lights. Let's have a look. What designs have we got here? Nothing, pretty much. So let's go for that. That's 25. So basically, selling the forage wagon has just paid for our upgrades on here, which is completely fine. Although the tractor now looks a bit weird. We've got clean tyres on, but a very mucky body. Right, so let's go get this. I reckon we need 3 bags of fertiliser and 2 of seed, I'm going to say. Oops. Dropping the weight there. So if we go 3 bags solid fertiliser, let's now go for seeds. We'll go 3 of seeds. I probably got far too much there, but I'd rather have more. I'd rather have and not want than want and not have. Like with the fertiliser there, we have far too much, but that's fine because we'll need it for the spreader at some point, I would have said. So that's full. Let's now go get it filled with seed. Which again, far too much, but that's fine. These pallets are brilliant because you get an extra 50 litres each time, so there's an extra 150 litres there by doing it like that. Right, we are going to go and get wheat drilled into what was the barley field. It should be interesting to see how long it takes using a drill of this size. Well, we definitely don't want to go for any smaller. I'm glad we had that money to go for a 6 metre instead of a 4. You would have seen I stopped the JCB doing the cultivating because when the worker goes on it, it takes the 4-wheeled steer off and only steers with the front 2 wheels. So if I go, I'll be able to show you what's happened. First, though, we want to put this drill away. So for the time being, it can just go in here for now. I would rather it be under better cover, but I'm just unsure about that shed there. What's that used for? Right, let's turn this off, and if we go to, we should see. Interesting. I thought that should be fully fertilised now. Oh. They may have changed something to do with that, then I don't know. But yeah, if we go, you can see down there, it's missed a bit there, missed a bit there, missed a bit there, and it's the same up here. It just can't do the turning circle by the look of it. So instead of making an absolute mess and having to come and rectify a bigger mess up, I thought it was best just to stop it now. Right, so in the next episode, we will take this up and we'll sell the rest of the wood, because then I think we shouldn't be too far off being able to move on again, and then we'll have plenty of products to sell. Have I missed anything? I think that's about it. I am interested to know what field prices are. It's 125 for 5 acres, because what's that? That's 6 acres. 6 acres, 8 acres, that's a lot bigger. So I think that's, but yeah, we're doing the right decision putting onions in that one, because that's the smallest one of the lot. And that's 11 acres, but it doesn't tell us the field size. That must be all to do with precision farming. Anyways, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.